The Evergreen Media Network Studio, powered by Scott Tree Services.
Welcome to the Lori Davis Show, where it's all about the amazing lifestyle on our Treasure Coast. And here's your host and realtor for life, Lori Davis.
Hello and welcome to the show. We're so glad you could be here with us today. It is just another beautiful day in Vero Beach. A little steamy out there, but we're about to get a big scrub from some rain. What do you think, Cindy?
I think
it's
so.
coming.
I don't know. They keep saying it, though, and I'm looking, and I don't see nothing. What are they doing?
They're saying tomorrow's like 100% chance, which probably means
it'll
happening.
rain for 5 minutes.
I know. Today was kind of nice, but it's starting.
I was in Fort Pierce, and it was coming down in buckets there, so maybe they got what we didn't get. I don't know. It was coming down in buckets.
It's coming from the south to the north for sure. So we kind of saw it down there. Yeah, but it's supposed to be this way for the rest of the week and some of the weekend. So if you're around, just be careful. Drive slow, or when you get roads that are dry and they suddenly get wet, they get slippery. More slippery because all the oil that's on there. So please remember to drive safely if you're out there in the rain. Slow down a little bit. Give yourself a little more room. Am I telling you everything your mom and dad told you before? Yes, but nothing changes. They were right. That's what we have to agree is they were right the whole time.
Yep.
So anyway, lifestyle, we talk about Vero Beach. Why are people here in Vero Beach? I sell real estate. Lori Davis, realtor for life, work for Dale Sorensen Real Estate. And I really believe that people come here because of the lifestyle, because of the restaurants, because of the shops, because of the businesses, because of what we have to offer, which is a very unique experience. And our guest today is providing an amazing experience in this town, and she's getting bigger by the minute. And not physically her, but her business. And we're so happy because those of us who avail ourselves of those services are very, very excited to have her here with us today. We'll introduce you to her in just a minute. What's going on around town? Farmers market, it's just really slow. I always look at the weekend calendars. There's not really much going on right now, Cindy. We're going to have to wait for 4th of July to come around.
Yeah. Now's the time to travel.
That's what everybody's doing.
Yeah,
There's nobody on the roads.
No,
it's so
isn't.
nice. It's really kind of nice.
Yeah, everybody I know is going somewhere for the weekend or 4 or 5 days.
Right.
And
yeah, I know. And that's good. It's the time to do it. Get it out of the way. Farmers market, you've got downtown farmers market next week. That's going to be on Wednesday. That starts at 4:00, and it's right there at the corner of 14th Ave, and they call it the community center, but I think that's 23rd Street, right there at the corner. Go by just right where the park stands, where you can start going to where you play shuffleboard and pickleball and all of that. But that's really, really fun to do. The Vero Beach Museum of Art. Have you heard about the new one, Cindy?
I want to go. Is it the one with the posters?
Yes,
I'm going.
They're billboards.
I've got billboards. That's it. I'm going.
So this is it. It's called the Rock and Roll Billboards of Sunset Strip. These are photos by Robert Landau. So, and in the 60s and 70s, Sunset Strip, the Strip as they call it, was the heart and soul of a vibrant music scene, home to record companies, record stores, and legendary nightclubs. So it was a pretty hip place, and that's where they did these huge billboards. And so there's 50 photographs in the exhibit, and 4 of them they're saying are monumental scale. So they're going to be the originals, or not originals, but replicas of them. Yeah.
So he was saying, if you read this little backstory of it, that when he would go and like maybe a day or two later it would be gone.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And he was taking the photos. I'm like, what foresight to do that?
I know. And he lived right by there for many, many years.
Yeah, he did.
So he was a young guy.
Yes.
And he'd been taking them over all those years.
Yes.
So I think it'll be cool. I know you like a good exhibit. And it's so hot out, guys. If it's hot or it's rainy, go to the Vero Beach Museum. It's going to be there. Don't miss it till September 1st. But still, it's good. It's a good thing to know to do. And if you got people in town, like I said, if it's hot, it's rainy, going over to the museum. That's
I want to give a shout out whenever you're done. This was
go
like,
ahead, shout out.
So this friend of mine, I'm not going to mention any names or whatever, but I got to give him kudos. And this is sad, but it's not sad. It's really good ending. Apparently was an alcoholic. I was talking with him last night. I saw him. It's been a couple of months since I've seen him. And I'm like, oh, how are you doing? And he looked fabulous. And he said, I've been sober almost a year. And I'm like, seriously? And he said, yeah, I'm 68 now, and I've been drinking since I was 13.
Wow. Shout out to Cindy's friend. Here you go, big guy. This one's for you. Good
And
job.
you know what?
That's amazing.
It is amazing. And you know what? This is just for anyone that wants to think about it, because I just got shivers when he said to me, I said, well, how did you do it? I didn't mean technically or whatever. Right. So he said, you know what? Honestly, Cindy, I got to the point in my life where my life at 68 years old was going by so fast, and I wasn't even living it.
Yeah.
He said, here were all the
Probably
days.
Probably not remembering much of it,
didn't.
that kind of thing.
No, he didn't. And he said, I just had to put the brakes on and say, you know, this is my life. I don't have that much of it left, and I want to be present in it. So I was like,
yay, good for you.
Good for you.
Good for you.
And he looks fabulous.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to call him Bob. Congratulations, Bob. No, whatever. I mean, really, seriously, that is amazing. Such an amazing feat. It takes so much courage, and it takes a lot of health and strain and commitment. I've got friends who are in it, going through it as we speak, and it's not something simple to do.
No.
And so our hearts are with you, and I will put you in my prayers at night, because we support you, and congratulations. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah.
I was so happy for him.
Yeah, that's
so
good.
proud of him. Yeah,
that's it. Well, on to Dale Sorensen Real Estate by the Numbers. We always talk a little bit about what we're doing in the market. Year to date, Dale Sorensen Real Estate has sold $381 million. That's through today is the 11th?
11th of
June, right?
So not quite half year.
Not quite 6 months.
Wow.
And we've had 457 transactions, and that represents 19.7% of the market share here in Vero Beach. That is number one. We are number one there. So much so that the next closest has done 252 million.
Yeah, that's
276 transactions, and they're at 13.3% of the market share. So we're doing something right. We think we do it. We try and give the best customer service that we can, whether you're a buyer or a seller. With Dale Sorensen Real Estate, we definitely want to take care of you. And I know that the staff, Mr. and Mrs. Sorensen, the whole company, our corporate culture really is about service. And we also strive, we all do continued education so that we can be better at what we do. So when we meet with you and take care of you, you have a good experience. So thank you so much. One thing I like to talk about, Cindy loves stats. The market dynamics, the median home price is $405,000 in
crazy.
Indian River County. Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is. I can't, and that's, versus last year. Inventory is up. Inventory is up 23% versus 2023. So, and solds are down. What that means, if inventory is up, it means the buyer's starting to get more of an advantage.
Yep.
Okay. When it's an even market. Now, when inventory is low, sellers have more negotiating position. So get your property priced right. If you're already on the market and someone comes and gives you an offers, solds are down 13%. So get it right. Get with your realtor. Understand what your property is really worth, because it was worth more way back when. It was. But it's not the same market now. So anyway, I always want people to remember, use your realtor as an advisor, and hopefully you're using somebody with Sorensen, and it will definitely come out in your best interest. So good for you. Love that. Okay, let's get on to the fun stuff. Cocktails. Chef Scott Maricchio provides us with a cocktail. That's Citrus Grill House over at 1050 Easter Lily Lane. We always talk about it. Today we have a delicious, our guest, who we're coming to in just 2 minutes, asked for she said, I like a margarita. And I said, ooh, okay. So I sent over to Alex, shout out to Alex at Citrus. And he said, oh, I'm going to do a top shelf orange margarita for you today. And it is absolutely so refreshing right now. This time of day, 4:35, Great tasting cocktails. Even our guest said, man, I didn't know they did such great cocktails, which they do. Anyway, go by and see them. I have salt in my throat. It's salted rim, so you're going to get that too. Citrus Grill House, we love it over there. If it isn't fresh, they're not serving it. Thank you to everybody. The staff is great. People are great. Food is great. They're open Monday to Saturday. They do lunch and dinner, so go on over and check it out. Thank you, Chef Scott.
Yes.
Okay, our guest is a business owner in town. She has had a successful hair salon business on the Barrier Island for 10 years. That wasn't enough. So she most recently opened a second salon that offers even more services at the Miracle Mile location, which I love because I'm either on the island or pretty much around Miracle Mile. Let's get right down to it and introduce Amanda Shaffer. Amanda, welcome to the show.
Hello.
It's so
Thanks
good
for
to have
having
you
me
here today.
Thank you.
No, it is wonderful. It is wonderful. Now, not only did you just open another business,
Yes.
and you have 4 children, beautiful children,
Yes.
and a wonderful husband, Josh, who we know very well. Your husband and my husband worked together for a while. But then in the last year or so, we've just been through breast cancer.
Yes.
What?
I like to keep it interesting.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Tell us about that. I mean, were you already considering the second space when this came up?
Yeah. So we had been in business for 9 years at that point, and we focused a lot of our energy on amazing customer service and our training program behind the scenes. And so we had wanted to break out and go to a less seasonal spot.
Right.
And so when we decided to expand, we looked around and we signed the lease. And then about, I would say 3 weeks later, I found out I had stage 3 breast cancer. And my youngest was 1 year old at the time. So I still had a baby.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I just kind of like, at that point, I was like, all right, there's only one way through this. just
Straight ahead.
Just go.
Yeah, just do it.
Yeah. So the opening was not smooth. It was not at all what I envisioned. I was bald and very sick and got my treatment at Mayo in Jacksonville.
And you said you had a great experience there.
Oh, wonderful.
Good.
And they were actually like, I kept saying to my oncologist, you guys are the experience in a hospital that we want to be in our salons.
Oh.
Just everything's like a well-oiled machine,
Yeah.
and they really care about your experience. They want you to know we're here for you, not
Right.
vice versa.
Right.
So yeah, it's been a year.
Yeah. How are you doing now? But now you're...
Thank you. I'm good. I mean, now I'm just on to like mommy makeover stuff.
Okay.
So I have to,
For you.
Yes, for me.
Okay, good.
So
good.
yeah, I had chemo, radiation, double mastectomy, and so that's where the point we're at now.
Okay.
So
right.
yeah, they got all the cancer.
Great.
It was the longest year of my life, but we're through it.
Unbelievable.
We're through it. I
Yeah.
know.
And the support from your family, from Josh.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Yeah.
And 4 children.
Yeah. He is a career man as well. He's a CFP for Fidelity, and he just was like, okay, let's just do this.
Let's just do
But
it.
yeah, he was basically a single dad for a lot of the time.
I'm sure.
And he
Yeah.
never whined about it. He's my rock. He's
awesome.
50% owner in the salons, but he really he would burn it to the ground if he were running it.
We couldn't really let him in there. We just kind of let him.
He shampooed one person 10 years ago.
No way.
And the person asked for a refund, and he never
gosh.
came back. Yeah.
Oh,
It was not good.
That's a great story.
It was not good.
I love that story. So tell us now, Oat Dry, which is the salon that's on Cardinal Drive at Camellia, that's been there forever, and all of my posse, we were regulars in there. It's a fabulous experience. But tell us about the new location and what you're doing there and what your ideas and thoughts are for that.
Perfect. Yeah. So Oat Dry on the beach is really about a premium experience. Our staff there is very well trained. We put a lot of time and energy into what makes a premium level service, because it really has nothing to do with how much money you charge a person. It's all those little details.
Right.
So we think about, a normal place would just put in highlights, but we think about, is it seamless coming out of the head? Is what's next to the highlight perfect? Like, we think about all those little details. So what we wanted to do is our training program, it doesn't fit well in the beachside location, because people that come there, they want just the premium service end of story. They don't want people to learn on them.
This is not the place to train people.
Yeah. And so what we do behind the scenes, we have like a master's degree for hairstyling.
Wow.
And so we wanted the second location to be our premium training salon. And we do offer the training all across the country. And so we want it to be a hub where people can travel in, send their staff to train. And so something that goes really well, because we start our training, is with blow dries. So we want it to be a blow dry bar that's focused on how do we make these stylists that come to us really, really good at just blow dries first.
Right.
And so that's what the focus of that salon is. But it is a salon and spa.
Yes.
The spa side, we work with local business owners. And so they do what they do best, and they just do it in our space. And then we do the salon side. And we work with assistants there. So.
Well, now I did this, and shout out to Tracy Zudan. She had hers on Saturday. But there's this part of it, because you stay with the same salon person. It's not a different business. Is the head what do they call it? It's
a head spa, and it's so funny.
It's a head spa. They rub your head. They do all these things. Tell us.
So it's actually a Japanese system.
Okay.
And it started there, but then it started going to big cities. And I'm really big about bringing a big city feel to Vero Beach.
Yes.
And that's why O-Dry did so well. I feel like we were always ahead of the curve. We weren't just about doing hair.
Sure.
So when I saw the viral head spa, like people are waiting months to get into this. The nearest, I think, is Fort Lauderdale now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so it's in New York and LA and of course across the world. But you're essentially laying on a massage bed, and then there's a shampoo bowl. It's like a massage bed and a shampoo bowl had a baby together. And so you're laying back and they give you a shampoo experience, but it's also like massage, exfoliation. So it's a facial for the scalp essentially.
Yeah.
And it makes the hair and the scalp feel wonderful. And then you can add a facial onto the service. So it's very luxurious, but it's also functional.
Yes.
You know, it's not just a spa experience because your scalp and your scalp, everything with your hair health starts at your scalp.
Right.
So
and
it's wonderful.
Now, it depends on who your hair person is that's blowing out your hair as to what that comes with. Because Tracy did a 30-minute hair massage. I did the same thing once, and it was amazing. Yeah. Can you talk about what that might cost? Because it was the same rate for both of us, and I wasn't sure if it's the same.
Yeah. So a head spa, it takes about 30 minutes of the actual service, but we analyze your scalp with a special machine so that we can use a customized treatment for you. Yeah. The treatment itself is about 30 minutes. It's $125. Right. And then you can add a blow dry or add a facial if you would like, or add both. And then we have a summer membership that we're doing for locals. Yeah. That if you pay $100 a month, you get a special rate on the head spa and blow dry. You get it for $100 rather than $175.
Right.
So the head spa itself,
everything. It was $125 for the 30 minutes, and then you get your blowout because you can't walk out wet. You're in a blow dry salon. So you get your hair done, you get it blown out. Yeah. It's fantastic. And I've walked in because it wasn't intended to be a walk-in, but every time I'm at the salon, people are walking in.
Oh my gosh, they walk in like crazy. So we're switching our model. We're going to have walk-in availability on certain days.
Where there's somebody, because it's just such a great feeling. And that is, again, in a lot of large markets where they have blow dry bars. Yeah. And it's a walk-in service. And there's somebody else. I mean, it's hard to keep people sitting around waiting for somebody to walk in the door. I get it. I totally get it. But when you're that client that walks in the door and you can then get your hair blown out and you're walking out in like 40 minutes.
It's magical.
It's magical. It's great. And your location is wonderful. Miracle Mile, where the old laundromat or the dry cleaner was, right there around the corner from Chive, right by Deep Six, right? You guys, there's Azteca restaurant. That's that corner. She's got that beautiful salon, that beautiful space. Listen, we have to do a commercial. That's how we pay for this show. And then we'll come back and we'll wrap it up. We'll make sure you guys all know where to go and how to contact them to get this done. Talk to you in a minute. Be right back.
Enjoy Riverside Theater's Comedy Zone, where the comedy is wild, untamed, and downright hilarious. Come out this Friday and Saturday night at 6 and 8 p.m. for the Treasure Coast's best live stand-up comedy show, featuring nationally recognized comedians with cabaret-style seating and food and drink table service. Warning, you may laugh until it hurts. Kickstart your evening with live entertainment, food, and drinks at Live in the Loop. Buy tickets at riversidetheater.com and get ready for a night of non-stop laughs.
At Sunshine Furniture, our 35,000 square foot showroom is filled with the largest selection of in-stock coastal furniture on the Treasure Coast. Dining and bedroom sets, occasional tables, sofas, sleeper sofas, love seats, and chairs in all the latest styles and colors from Tommy Bahama, Lexington, Hooker, Riverside, Universal, Four Seasons, Braxton Color, and Capri. We're the outdoor furniture experts and have hundreds of styles of any patio furniture you need, including a gallery of Berlin Gardens, Hollywood, and Kingsley Bait. We specialize in fire bits, outdoor rugs, umbrellas, and replacement cushions. Right now, we're having a super summer sale with lots of great markdowns and discounts on everything you need for your Florida home, including all pictures, lamps, and accessories are half price. Sunshine Furniture, $12.95 US 1 in the Publix Plaza, Vero Beach. Don't forget to visit our outlet store directly across the street and visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com.
Sunshine, Hey, you! Host your very own show every week at Evergreen Media Network in Vero Beach. Go live to YouTube and Facebook with up to 4 people and your very own producer. Be heard on more than 15 podcast platforms and local radio. All you have to do is show up and talk. Your guests can join from anywhere in the world. It's easy to get started with the largest podcast studio on the Treasure Coast. Contact Evergreen Media to tour the studio.
Oh, God. This is so much fun. I love having Amanda in the studio, and I see her a lot because I get my hair done a lot. Apparently, I do. I don't know. I mean, we're like becoming close friends. Okay, so tell us about Otry and the blow dry bar.
Yeah.
It's called Le Beauty Market.
Yeah, so the French call it Le Beauté, like the
That's
beauty.
the way it's
but I apparently love businesses that it's hard to say because nobody says it right.
Because the Otry thing was killing us.
I know, but we call it the Beauty Market.
Okay.
So that's kind of our nickname. But yeah, it's a full service salon. And we are going to do some really fun offerings this summer. We really want to focus on moms because obviously I'm in that phase of life.
Yes.
And I think, okay, if I want to go get a spa service or a hair service, I also have to think of the babysitter and like it's just a huge expense and a big ordeal.
Yeah.
So we're going to offer starting in July, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays from 9 to 12, we're going to offer childcare. And over a certain spending amount of $300, it's included, no charge.
Yeah.
If it's under that, it'll be a nominal fee, like very small. So we really want to focus on moms.
That's
we feel
good.
like they're underserved.
Well, and I'll tell you, like, just to get your highlights tonight, it's not inexpensive. So it's not hard to get to $300, but we'll find a way. And if there's, you know, if you're only there for a haircut, I'm sure it'll be something reasonable, but
it's
at
very
least
reasonable,
and there's a beautiful spot. If you haven't been into the beauty market, you need to get in there because you'll see there's going to be there's a whole little area. It's huge. It's that old dry cleaner. The place is huge inside and they've made it really beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things we wanted to clear up too was you do haircuts, you do highlights, you do blowouts, you do men, women, like kids, like weddings, right?
Yes, everything.
Special events. I mean, when it's prom and it's homecoming, you guys are slammed, right?
Yes. If it has to do with beauty, we take care of it. So
Good.
our core offerings are hair, and we do hair extensions quite a bit. We're very good at that.
Yeah.
Cuts, colors. We serve men a lot of times when they want a stylist opinion about the style. They love to come to us. They love that head wash too.
Yeah, they do. I know. You don't really get that at a barber shop. Not
exactly.
the same.
But yes, we do a lot of bridal parties. And at this new space, the beauty market, we do a lot of events too, or private parties.
Right.
Like girlfriends that just want to come for a private head spa with.
Right.
Yeah. So it's very fun.
And you said that you were going to do something on Thursday nights, like.
Yes, starting in July, we're going to do a walk-in night, or you can make a reservation, but it's going to be, I kind of envision something like Beats and Blow Dries. Like, it's just like very vibey, a club kind of feel. You get a cocktail, you get a blow dry.
I like that.
So we want to make one evening offering for the working ladies.
I think that's great. And that would be, I mean, my girls, we could fill that thing up.
All right, well, I'm going to count on that.
Oh, God, yes. Yeah, no. This is a Quail Valley tennis team 3.0. It's all coming in. We will populate that thing very quickly.
Awesome.
Okay, so the way that people are going to contact you, if they don't just walk into one of the locations, is, you said it's 833 Salon HD. That's Otry. 833 Salon HD. But now the numbers for that are 833-725-6643. Now, if they wanted to just call a local number, talk to somebody, because sometimes you really want to talk, or, you know, I just need to, I can't decide, you know, they would call the local number, which is.
Yeah, I mean, it all goes to the same place, but if you feel better about the local number, it's 772-999-5531. And you can call or text either of those numbers.
Very good.
Yes.
Oh, my God. Amanda Shaffer, thank you for being here today. Thank you for doing my hair. She does my hair. If you like my hair, go on over to Otry or go over to the beauty market. Thanks so much. Glad to have you today. And thank you for being healthy. We're so happy for you. God bless you and your beautiful family. Everybody be safe out there. Say a little prayer to keep everybody safe. You guys stay safe, and we'll see you here next week. Hope you have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.